Dallas On Air. 17 years of real talk, real stories, and real Dallas. From the heart of Texas to the ears of the world. This is Dallas On Air.
You tune it in to Funky Disposition, where menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hope, hot flashes, cold truths, it's a funky ride. Let's talk menopause and take it all in stride.
My days, okay.
Y'all, I got 3 nuts in here. Welcome to Welcome to Funky Disposition. I'm your host, Trina Stoker, and we are here to talk about menopause moves. And before I get started, you all know I always need to thank God. I thank God for giving me this idea to be able to bring it out there to you all, to help you all about with these symptoms and everything about menopause. So without him, I'll be nothing, and without him, I will fail. Second of all, we are not physicians. We are just people that have went through these things of menopause, and we're trying to just help you all by giving you our experience, whatever we could say to bring an aha moment to you all. This is what we're trying to bring awareness to you all. Also, we have with us, we have Diane Fisher, Dr. Nicole Morris, and Katina Pierce. And so I am so happy they are able to join us today. And whichever one wants to start, introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, and before we get started.
Okay, I can start it off.
Go ahead.
Since I'm the oldest, there you go.
Oh,
Okay, my name is Diane Fisher. I'm a grandmother. I have 4 grandkids, and they follow me everywhere I go. One of my main things I like doing is running. I'm a runner. A little bit closer. Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is my first time y'all being on air. Okay, give me a chance. But I am a grandmother of 4, and I'm a runner. That's one of my main things. And so my grandkids, they like follow me because I am an outdoor person. But that's the main thing I am. I'm retired, and so I'm just kind of free. All right.
yes. Yes.
My name is Nicole Morris. I'm so excited to be here with you and these beautiful ladies today.
Thank you.
I am a mother too. I have a 10-year-old who drives me crazy. Let me just tell you, he drives me crazy, but I love him. I'm happily married to my high school sweetheart. I met him when I was 16 years old.
What? Nice.
And so big shout out to him. And in my spare time, I would like to be a runner. I can't say I'm a runner yet. I'm running.
You can get there. Follow me. I'll get you there.
Yeah, I'm
Follow
running.
me, I'll
I'm
get you
running.
there.
But I spin. I do spin, and I do a little
good.
cardio. So I do
That's
love
good.
that. And then I'm an educator. I love to teach. I love to see people learn. And I really believe in people just developing and growing.
Education. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So
that's
that's a little
awesome.
bit about me. I want to know about you.
Okay.
Baby sister.
Yes, I'm the baby sister.
Can I be a cousin or something? I feel
Yes.
like I need to. I feel like I'm left out.
Yes.
First cousin.
I'm Katina Pierce, and I have 2 children, one 22, one 19, and they drive me crazy too. So it's not gonna get any easier. I'm sorry, cousin. It's just getting older, and it's another level of crazy is what happens.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But yes, I love teaching like young people new things. I'm a crafter, seamstress. I love teaching the young people how to do that because it's new to them and it's wondrous in their eyes. And happy to be here.
Yay, thank you so much. First, I need to apologize to these ladies and apologize to my audience because this might be a really quick show. We have some issues in the building with the air conditioning, so we got to kind of skedaddle and get on up out of here because with us being menopausal women, we do not want to fall out. So we're going to get started. So if this could be any one of you all that want to answer, all of y'all can answer. Hey, we just having a conversation, so just feel relaxed and free. So when women say, is this normal, what do you think that really means during menopause? All these symptoms we having besides the hot flash, the night sweats, this abnormal things that we have, like the ear getting dry, your body getting dry, the smelling of different things or whatnot. So what do you think that means? Is this normal?
I don't mind answering that one first.
Go ahead.
I think the question is it normal? I would like to say it's not normal. That couldn't be normal. But I think it's a normal experience that we all are going through at a certain age, certain time of our life. I think if you ask enough women, it makes you feel normal because you're not alone. That's what I really think it is. And so when I know when I show up and I see you and I say, oh, I'm burning up, and you'll say, I am too. Or, you know, my hair is falling out. I got more hair growing on my chin
Oh, man.
than I do on my head. And so that doesn't feel normal to me,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's normal when everybody else tells me they're experiencing the same thing. That's a sense of normalcy I see when I ask that question or other people ask me that question.
And you're right about that. You know, they just want to know they're not the only one going through that. Y'all doing the same thing. Are y'all having the same problems I'm having? I'm just like, I just don't feel good. My energy going down. I'm gonna be okay. They want to know if they're gonna be okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. We're gonna tell you how to handle this. We've been through it. We know. So you're gonna be okay. They just want to know that they're gonna be all right.
Yes.
I think so.
I agree with that. I think women want to just know, are you really going, is this what's going on? Like, or am I just crazy? Is this
Yeah.
really something that's normal that's going to happen to me as I age? Or do I just need to go, see
Right.
some of a psych doctor? It's just, they really want to know, because we grew up in a society, us growing up, where it wasn't talked about that much.
Yeah.
Nobody was actually really saying, even though they were going through the same things, they just didn't really talk. And one thing that really stuck with me, we would always hear, "Oh, I'm just going through the changes." Nobody explained what's the changes.
Yes.
What do you mean by that? What does that
Yes.
mean? And now we're finding out this is what they meant.
Yeah.
So now we need to educate ourselves and help educate each other. Like, yes, this is a normal thing. We're all going through this.
You know, you kind of already touched on number 2. Why do you think so many menopausal symptoms go unspoken or misunderstood? And you pretty much touched on that. But what do you all ladies have to say?
We've been taught really not. I had thought about that because we have been taught not to talk about it as much. Don't speak on. It's embarrassing. It's the woman thing. You gotta be quiet about that. And a lot of time our mothers, they didn't know a lot about it either, so they didn't speak much about it. So we just been taught not to talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't speak about it
Yeah.
mainly. What you think about that?
I agree with that. And then because you didn't talk about it, you don't know what the symptoms are.
Yep.
Right.
It's the little things that you talked about, and you heard some symptoms.
things.
Right.
And so it's common to say, oh, you have hot flashes or hair loss or hair growth in different places. But just as we walked in today, you talked about ear itching. I'm like,
Yep.
I didn't even know that was a
Yes.
symptom. And so because we don't have these conversations, you didn't even know it existed. But what's so
Right.
wonderful about the age that we live in, we can research ourselves.
Yes.
And I would
Exactly.
say our mothers did not have that
They didn't have
opportunity.
that. You're right.
So as soon as I got something going on, I go to Google or go to a reputable website, and I start to look it up for myself.
Yeah.
And then I feel comfortable, which I know most people, some people do and some people don't. I'll ask my doctor
Right.
and have a conversation. But to your point, our mothers, family members, even society didn't always feel
Right.
that
It
way.
was
That's
kind
right,
of embarrassing.
that's
You didn't
true.
talk
Yeah.
about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was always embarrassing. I remember just seeing your aunties and everything together, and you're just like, what's going on? Oh, nothing. It's nothing. We're not talking about that,
Yeah.
But we really, now that you're older and you think about those days, you're like, that's what was going on.
Yeah.
That's what was happening with them, and I wish we would have just known that.
Yeah.
Was something that we have to look out for when we get, to a certain age, because really when you start having these symptoms, you're like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
It's confusing. It can be very
Yeah.
confusing, especially for women who had no idea, because there still is some women who have no idea
Correct.
that
Yeah.
these symptoms exist for that time in their life,
Oh yeah.
and so it can be frightening.
Yeah.
So let's talk about phantomia. It's phantom smells. What causes this unusual symptoms? Yes, we skipped number 3. So what do y'all think what causes this unusual symptom?
You know, that's a symptom that I didn't deal with because I'm older. I didn't deal with that, but I've just heard this not just recently about that phantom smells. But it almost sounds like, you get pregnant and you smell different things and all that kind of stuff. But our estrogen get low, so all kind of things happen. So, and that's one of the things that happens is the smells, like a smoke smell that some ladies go through. But I didn't deal with that, but some ladies do. So,
I agree with you. I haven't experienced that, but not to say I'm probably at the beginning stages of menopause, and that just hasn't been something I've experienced yet.
I don't think I've experienced that, but I have experienced like the dryness of the nasal passages because I get a lot of allergies, and no matter what I take, it's still there, it's still present, or it'll go away for a couple of hours and it's back. It's just like a battle. And I think that has a lot to do with it. I think that has a lot to do with my nasal passages being dry because my hormones levels are fluctuating and kind of out of sync. So
Correct.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I have
And
experienced that.
that really is why phantom smells, where that comes from. Your nasal passages being dry,
Yep.
inflammation in your nose, and so it interrupts and disrupts your smell perception. I have had phantom smells. It smells. It's like something burning.
Yep. Like
It's
smoke. They
like
smell
weird,
Smoke. Yep.
and you're trying to find the smell, and you can't find it, but it's there.
Smell it.
It was another. What was another thing? I would smell. It's like earring backs. Like it's this funky.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever know
Yeah.
what earring back smell like?
I
Y'all
don't
know what
know.
earring
I
back
didn't
smell
know.
like.
I heard of
So
it.
it's,
But I just never smelled it in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
it's a weird thing.
Do you
but
mean
I
just
have
sitting there?
Just
Not
sitting
out
there.
and
You could be
about?
just doing
Okay.
anything.
Wow.
And you're smelling something, you're just like, God, it's like there's something wrong with me, or there's something on me, and it's not you. It's just that smell.
Wow.
I can't explain it besides what they say that it's your
that's-
nasal passage being
I said,
dry
that's a
and it
new one
helps
on me
go
right
to
there.
it. But yeah, it's a weird thing.
Wow.
It's a,
That's a new
I'm
one.
gonna have to
really
write that
weird
down
thing.
and,
Don't be
and
looking
chart
at
I
that.
don't know about that one.
I'm gonna be looking
So-
for that.
So this what is my next question? What types of phantom smells do women usually report, and how does it affect daily life? And the thing they reported was sweet smells.
Okay.
What is it? Sweet smells?
Smoke is one of them.
Smoke.
Chemical, some kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chemical.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, those are the yeah.
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 Yeah, I have to look for that one.
Yeah, those are
that
the
in
things.
mind.
It's weird, but yeah. So, can phantom smells be linked to hormone shifts or neurological changes in menopause?
Well, I would assume both.
Yeah, I would say
I
both.
would assume, since your levels are off, it should be. Yeah.
What do you think,
It's not
Trina?
just in the head. Well, it's not just in your head.
Right.
It's just like it's the
It's
levels.
really not
so
just in
go
your
low.
head.
So yeah.
It is because of
Neurology,
the
yeah.
it is because of the lowness of the estrogen. So
yeah.
yeah.
Estrogen low. Yeah.
So what can women do if they start noticing odd smells that no one else perceives? Oh, y'all just looking
You know, if
like
if
a
that-
deer in headlights.
If no one else,
I was trying to pause. I can talk. I can talk.
You know, you
But
have-
Yes, she can.
But I
Yes, she
want to
can,
pause
y'all.
and allow the other folks to go first. I don't want
You're so
always-
kind.
Well,
Yes.
they need to talk to their doctor first of all. Call
Yeah.
your doctor.
for
If
sure.
nobody's smelling, call them. The doctor should be able to tell you, what's going on if
Yeah.
you have that, and you don't see anything, and there's nothing around, and they can check it. You tell them, check my levels. They'll check your levels for
True.
you, and they can let you know where they are low, and that could be a possibility. And then it'll pass. And maybe they have to give you some, the HRT treatment
Yes.
that might could help you out
Yes.
for some of these symptoms too. So.
And I always think it's good to have a good group of people around you, your friends, your family, that you
Support
can kinda
system.
Yeah.
check in and say,
Yes.
this is what I'm experiencing.
Right.
Or
Support system.
Because the phantom smell could actually be real. But
Yeah.
it doesn't
Right.
have to be phantom.
Yeah.
But because you're always thinking that you're
Yeah.
always on
Exactly.
guard, thinking everything that you're experiencing is hormonal, you really want a good group of people around you to kind of fact check and
Yes.
support you and ask
Yes.
questions and
Or you
tell
feel
you.
You're
safe.
so
And
right.
don't feel so bad about
Right.
asking a question like that.
You're
Yeah.
so right about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
That's a good answer there. So what's really going on when women experience itchy ears, skin, or scalp during menopause?
I think again that girl estrogen. It just causes
What's her name?
dry-
Esther
Yes,
Estrogen?
estrogen.
Is it Esther Estrogen?
That girl there.
Well, your skin get thinner,
Yeah,
drier.
yes, that's true.
And
Dries out.
so
yeah.
that has
Skin
that's
gets
a
dried out.
that what makes it
Yep.
itchy like that. It's not the same anymore. So it's definitely not the same. It's like I
Yeah.
said, it's thinner, itchy, dry, and more stretchy. The collagen, all that stuff go down, so that makes everything itchy.
Yes.
It
Yes.
does.
Yes. the
That's
collagen
where I
do go
think you
down.
were talking about. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, go
That
ahead.
you were talking about talking to your doctor. It's good to have that conversation because there might be medication
Yes,
treatments,
treatment for that.
different
Different
internal
things.
and external treatments.
Yes.
So whether it's creams and lotions and
Yes.
different oils to support your skin,
Right.
but there could also be,
Yes.
things to help your estrogen level to
Yes.
supplement that.
And that's what I was gonna say too about the lotions and oils. I noticed I had to use some different things because it wasn't getting the job done like it used to get the job
You
done.
have to change that.
I had to change it out, and I realized like, oh, okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more.
You
I'm
need
gonna
more
need
natural
something
stuff. The
different.
stuff
Yes.
that's more organic.
Exactly.
When you
And that's-
start your skin and stuff start getting
That's what I
thinner,
had
you
to
can't
do.
use the same stuff when you're young because it's got
Right.
too much perfume in it. It's too
So right.
strong, too thick. You got to go thinner and lighter
Yeah.
when you get a
Yeah.
little older with that.
Yeah.
That's really true.
Remember that.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, well.
Yeah, I had to
have
realize that.
Seen that too because
More organic.
like I started doing what did I mix
natural
together
things.
now? Shea butter
Oh yeah.
and like this coconut lotion.
Okay.
And I mix that together and that gives me a
Right.
good moisturization. So yeah, it works and it helps a lot.
I'm going to try that.
Yes, girl, try it out
Yeah.
there.
Slap
Slap it
thing
all
over
on,
there.
girl. Make yourself all nice and smooth and stuff.
Slide some oil on me sounds like the Tin Man.
Yeah, you're right.
So is it true that estrogen changes can dry out skin even in places like the ears or intimate areas?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm holding my hand.
definitely yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let me grab my husband's hand.
It really does. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of girls don't know this.
Yeah.
It happens early. It don't be happening in your 50s and 60s. It happens in the 40s. That happens in the those areas because that's the pre. It's one of some of the first things you notice about yourself. Like, this is kind of it's hurting like this here. It's because you're getting drier, your skin everything's getting drier, even those
Yes.
intimate areas. And that's again, you got to go to the doctor then and talk to them about that. And some of us don't go to the doctor. We go to the store and get some stuff.
Yes, like
Try,
lubricants and stuff. And
that don't. You need to go to the doctor,
Yeah.
and they have the right thing for you.
Right.
They
And
have the
Wow.
right thing
you,
for you.
you hit that on the nail because I also think we sometimes feel like there's something wrong with us,
Right.
and not medically
Right.
wrong, like just something's just wrong. Let me go and try to fix it myself,
Yeah.
and not necessarily go out and ask for
It's
medical
embarrassing
support.
to talk about that,
Yeah.
that type of thing, but the doctors are now trained now. They're getting better. They weren't trained first with this estrogen and all this stuff, menopause. They're getting better.
Yeah,
That now they're supposed to ask you what's going on with your
Yeah.
menopause. Are you dry there? Do you need something there?
Yes.
They ask you now.
yes,
They in
Yeah.
your 40s. They ask you now.
yeah,
So it's not you have to wait till your 50s and 60s. You need to start this in the 40s.
yeah.
Wow.
So
That's so
Wow.
true.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's really good to, like you said, to talk with your doctor, but to also make sure you have a good relationship with your doctor, even though, of course, all through your life. But at this time, you need to be comfortable with your doctor so you can be able to talk to them, tell them what's going on, and they know you, like actually know you. You've been there a few times, and they kind of know you. And they can feel comfortable and to say, okay, well, let's try this, let's not try this, or with your lifestyle, maybe you can figure out some kind of plan or treatment plan. I think that's very important. I strive to make sure my children know your doctor and trust your doctor. You know,
And find
yeah.
another one. If
Right.
You
If that one does not work,
Yes.
find
don't be
another one.
afraid to go to
Yeah.
another doctor.
Yes.
And the way you know you got a good doctor, I'm gonna tell you, they'll when you go see them, they'll say, "Well, how was your run? Your run, how's your running going?" They know some stuff still about you. They
Right.
remember some stuff about you.
Correct.
Oh, that doctor know me, remember me. So that's when you know you got a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they can't remember none of your stuff that you do, anything, then you might, I need to get somebody a little bit more personable.
Right.
Yeah. 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 That helps and it helps build up trust
Yes.
when you know somebody
Yes.
that's being more personable with you. So
I can
yes, I
message.
agree
I
with
don't have
that.
to go in all the time. I can just message. This is going on. What I need to do, and they'll get back with me because you built a relationship.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
I have had a young lady just last week call me and tell me that she appreciates this show because she said how she's been dealing with like dryness and things. She said, Trina, she said, you know, and I know the young lady very well. She said, Trina, you know that I'm just a very sexual person. And now she said, when I try to get with my husband, she said, I want him to hurry up and just do what he need to do and go on.
Yeah.
She said, because it's just dry now. She said it hurts. She said it doesn't feel like it normally feel what it used to feel like. And she's just ready to just be done with it. So she said she noticed a big difference with that. I have also talked to women that said that they have like itchy patches on their private areas, and they said that, you know, they try to put moisturizer on it, and that helps when they put moisturizer on it. But it's like they're just dry and they're itchy, and they make it seem like they have something going on with them, but no, they don't have crabs or things like that. It's just that their body is going through this non-estrogen stage, and we're getting drier and everything. So I've heard a lot of women say that. And me and Katina actually a while ago was talking about itchy ears, y'all. We have had these crusts come behind our ears, on the rims of our ears, and it is not a not a fun thing. It is just so bad. And you're sitting there just scratching it, and there's like, I put Neosporin on it, it did not help. I actually put a different oil on there, which is the oil that I make. It's called Black Capricorn oil, and it had all the different oils in there that helps moisturize my skin, and so that helped. My ears stopped itching, and it actually healed it. That helped a lot.
That's good.
That helped a
That's
whole
one
lot.
of those weird symptoms, because at first I thought it was my glasses.
Yes.
Like, is the plastic causing me to have a
Yes.
rash behind my ear?
Yes.
But it never did before. But
Right.
now
Right.
I just didn't know what it was. Is the shades I'm wearing? I just didn't know what it was.
Well, this is good. You know, we're letting everybody
Yeah.
know.
I did
Everybody
not
don't
know
have
what
the
that
same
was.
symptoms sometimes.
Correct.
Different stuff
Right.
Correct.
that you go
Yes.
through. And I like that, because
Correct.
I never get there, but that's
Right.
very good to
Yeah.
know
Because
that.
people think it's something wrong
Right.
with them. When they have these abnormal feelings and abnormal symptoms, they think it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
this is something I haven't heard of, because it's not the hot flash and it's not this and that. So that can't be normal. Like, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of symptoms.
But it's the lack of conversation that
Right.
we talk
Correct.
about
Lack
it, so
of
you
Correct.
don't know.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you don't
Yeah.
know that it's normal.
Correct. And this is why that we have this platform right here, so we can let these ladies know, and gentlemen, because
Yeah.
they need to know what's
They need to
going
know
on
what's
with their
going
mate
on.
or their other or whatever. So they
do.
need
Yeah.
to know this.
Yeah.
Children, they need to know.
Yeah.
This young lady, the same young lady I spoke to, she was telling me that her child was wondering what was going on with her, because he's like, Mom, you like skitzing out and tripping out and everything. He's like, what's wrong with all this wetness on you? Why you just leaking like that? And she had to break it down to the child because he didn't know. And so once they had that conversation, it was just like, he was like, oh. He said, Mom, I'm so sorry. He said, is this hurting you or whatever?
Yeah.
And so it's a whole family.
Right.
It's a family
it really
affair.
is.
Yeah.
affair.
Yeah,
Yes.
now we can make it a family affair, but like I said,
Right.
in the past they did
It was
not.
not.
Correct.
So
It was not.
Correct.
we're now
Yeah.
changing it for
Yeah.
everybody, and
Yeah.
it's so much better, because like I said, I talked to my husband about it. You know, now I'm be honest with you, at first I did not.
Yes, yes.
I tried to handle it on my own.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And
Yeah.
did my own thing, because it was embarrassing. But you know what? So, you know, I tell him now. He knows, and we talk about it.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm glad you, seeking treatment. Because
Right.
Yeah.
he said, you're not skipping a beat, with that treatment. So,
Yes.
ladies, don't be scared to get treatment if you need it. 'Cause,
Scared to get
Yes.
treatment.
hey, it makes me, younger again. I can go run.
I know that's right, girl.
I can still go run. I run 5 miles a day. usually.
Yes.
Right on.
And so, don't let that scare you. Don't let people talk you
Wow.
out of getting help.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't want to
That's
get help.
right.
So, you do you go get that help. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Definitely.
And the gentleman probably appreciate
Yes,
when
he's
we
so
let them
more
know, and you're
appreciative.
you're bringing them in. They're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, I feel like I'm in your life now.
Yeah,
Right.
he go, well, baby, when you
Right.
going when is it time for your treatment? Is it due yet? Is it due yet? I'm going. Don't worry about it.
Why are you talking about that
Your treatment
now?
due. Your treatment due.
Are you getting your treatment?
Yeah, it's time for the treatment. It's time for the treatment.
He wants your treatment so he can get his treatment.
Exactly. It's time for the treatment.
You get your treatment. Baby, you gonna get your treatment?
Oh my God. So yeah. was good.
He gonna get me. He gonna get me. See, he gonna
Yeah, I
get
was
me.
just gonna say
Whatever, it's
you
some real
recording
stuff.
this, aren't you?
He gonna get me.
We recording.
It's some real stuff, y'all. That's why we here. We bring this
Yes,
real to you
that's
because
right.
they need to know this. So it's not
Yeah.
no made up things. Because
Oh, no, this is
a lot
stuff
of
that
stuff
we
be just
living
scripted.
every day.
This is not scripted. This is real,
It's
y'all.
real.
Like seriously real.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how can someone tell the difference between normal menopause, itching, and possible infection or allergy?
I think you really have, first of all, you know your body, and then I know if you have any kind of fever, of course, it's going to indicate an infection.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, and again, get with your doctor. Talk to your doctor about your symptoms, what's going on, when it started, when it happens, when it flares. You know, talk to your doctor. Yeah, for sure.
I like that idea, and
Yeah.
I think writing it down, like just keeping track of your symptoms and
Yes.
understanding what's going on
That's
by
right.
knowing your body. Because there's another symptom that happens, and it's your
Don't
memory.
Say it. Don't
Oh.
say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Look. Write it down because you will forget.
Because you forget. So knowing you might experience something and don't realize this has been going on 6 months and not
Yeah.
a
Right.
couple of days,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you lose track of time.
Yes.
And so I really think that writing it down and
Yes.
keeping track of what's
Yes.
going on will also help you have a better conversation with your doctor, and then be able to understand if what you're experiencing is a part of menopause or if it's part of something else.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right, that memory thing is part of that menopause for sure. You see, that's why I got a whole bunch of notes here, because, girl,
I don't even remember your name. So
you know,
I know it is.
that's why, yeah. Yeah, that's why I got that out. I go, you know.
We just here
Say on the
together.
screen.
We just
Okay.
here together.
It's Diane. Gotcha.
And I got a beeper on my keys, okay?
Uh-uh.
So beeper on my keys, y'all, just in case I can't find them keys. Beep,
I
beep.
can't
You
find
know what? That part.
That part.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, did I park up or
No,
down?
I park in the same place.
Beep,
Wherever I go, I
beep.
park in the
Man.
same
I got that
place.
so beep beep because I don't know.
I
don't know.
do have a car story. One time I thought I was losing my stuff, man, because I could not find my car. I heard it beeping, but I couldn't find it. I had to stop. I just started crying. I was like, I don't know where my car is. I done lost my car. I'm losing it, y'all.
Aw.
I'm
Okay,
losing it.
okay. Here's
So I had
go
to get
ahead.
it
I'm
together.
gonna tell you my story.
Man.
It's hilarious.
Go ahead.
I was parked in a parking garage with different floors.
Mm-hmm.
I done went to the wrong floor to get to my car, and I'm hitting the alarm to beep. It's way above me. I can hear it.
Wow.
I'm like this. So of course I had to get back on the elevator and go to the next floor. Beep. It's still.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
Been there.
Oh yeah, that's part of
And
it.
I'm like, I'm so glad nobody else is out here because everybody would probably be beeping.
That's that memory. That's part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
So y'all, if y'all looking for your car and you got the beep everywhere, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That's part of
We
it.
doing it
too.
too.
Part of
We
it
doing it
too.
too.
We all doing it too. We all together, y'all.
Been
We
there,
just
done
beeping
that
along.
one.
Tag your keys. Tag
Yep.
your keys.
Yep.
Tag
Put
your
your
keys.
beep on your keys so you can
On
find
your
your keys.
keys. Put your tag on
I
there.
think I've taken pictures of where I parked at.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So when I come back out, I can see if it looks
Yes.
familiar.
Yes.
I've done all of
Yes.
Oh
that.
girl, you
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
It's bad
Yep.
when you
It's
take
bad.
a picture of where you parked at and you still can't find where you parked at. That's what's real bad.
Yes. Yes.
So what are some simple self-care tips to soothe itchy skin and irritation?
That's a good question.
I think the olive oils are good because it's natural. Grapeseed, I don't know if that's a good one, but I would imagine so. I found that like the cocoa butter there didn't help. It wasn't really soothing enough that I needed. I think the natural oils were the most soothing.
Yeah, the organic.
Yeah.
kind. I've been using,
Those are the
using
most
olive oil
soothing.
mostly.
Those are the
Was
most
what I've been
soothing.
using. And I've been using a lot of the Vaseline oil. They have Vaseline oil that I've been using there. It's been real good.
Yeah.
But not the itch, because some oil do make you itch, because the skin
Correct.
already thin. And
Correct.
using all stuff is be some. You got to look at the ingredients, because a lot of
Right.
time acid stuff is in there.
Yes.
So and as our skin tone, we don't need the acid in there. So if you take
That's
a
a
look,
good point.
you
Right
take a
there.
look at them ingredients. No acid, no acid for our skin when we get older. We can't
She's
do
right.
And I also think looking at your soap products, because I think it starts there too.
Correct.
You can probably identify what types of soap oils to use in addition to what you use after your shower. And so I've been experiencing with different soaps. I'm not saying I found the right one, but I do really appreciate using soaps that have like an oil base to
Okay.
them too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm trying to think of one. I think Dove.
Oh,
has.
Dove,
Yeah, I like the Dove.
Dove. It's clean. It's clean. I
Yeah.
like Dove.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dove is the only thing I can use.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Because if not,
Because I feel like
my Wahoo
Ivory is
not going to be
hard.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dove is real
The
good.
others are drying you out.
Because you can use Dove on the baby, so you know, if you use on the baby, then it's
It should be
okay.
good.
That's pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Aveeno has been good.
Yeah.
I heard it was good. I haven't
Yeah.
tried it yet, but I've been thinking about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Put that in the
Okay,
list.
sounds good.
But I think you got to experience them.
So soaps
Yeah.
with oils would probably be better. Okay.
Yeah.
So ladies, if you need to change your soaps, just know that something with a moisturizer and oils in it, it's a whole lot better. For some folks, you know,
Yeah.
we don't
For
know
some.
Right.
what your
skin
situation
type.
is, and yes, and your skin type. So we're hoping that that'll be able to help you. Many women talk about tingling, electric shocks, or crawling sensations. What's happening there? And had that happened to you?
I hadn't had the tingling.
Mm-hmm.
You have something
I
like
haven't had the tingling, but I do get the crawling, like itching,
Okay.
crawling sensation. I do. And
Okay.
it's literally jumping to see if something is there.
Oh, okay.
But I have experienced that. I feel like that's connected to dry skin still.
Could be.
Yeah, I still feel it. Or it's connected to what I'm wearing.
Right.
I realize that there's certain fabrics that
Yeah.
I've noticed
can
that
be
about me
closer
too.
to my body.
Yes.
I might feel a little different. I feel really comfortable wearing cotton and things that are
Softer
loose,
fabrics.
softer
Yes.
fabrics.
Softer fabric.
Yes, this is true.
And then at night, there's a whole different. It's like a song or something.
Yeah.
It comes out at night. I didn't want to say the word. Can I say freaks come out at night?
You can.
That's what I feel like. It's like
Right.
something
Yes.
else comes on at
Yes.
night. And so I have to really think about what I wear to bed.
Yeah. Got to be real loose and thin.
Really loose and
and
thin
thin.
because there is a sweat that happens somewhere between 12 and 3 a.m.
Yes.
And so all of that crawling and everything that you're mentioning, it
All
really
that
comes
come
at
up.
night. Yeah.
You be cold and you be hot.
Then you
hot
be,
and
be cold. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some deep stuff.
Yes,
is.
it is.
Ew.
But,
I'm like, ew, I don't like that.
no, it's not good. But you get that treatment now. I'll be honest with you. I don't deal with that
helps.
now. But when I don't do the treatment, I do deal with it. But as long as I'm doing that
Really?
treatment, I don't do it at all. Sleep all the way through the night, 8
Yeah.
hours. But if I don't do the treatment, for sure, it's the whole thing is just soak.
Wow.
From the knees all the way up. I'm soaked.
Cover soap too.
See, I don't sleep throughout the whole night. I do get up a lot, and it's not even the heat. It's just something I'm thinking about or what's
Okay.
going on. So I end up, I probably REM sleep a little bit.
Yes.
Well, you need to get that sleep because that's your beauty and
Yeah.
your body
Yeah.
needs
Need to get
that.
that
Healing.
rest.
It needs
I
that
do.
deep
To heal your
It
body.
needs
Yeah.
that deep healing,
Reset your body.
and
Yeah.
that's your youth that keeps you young. You need that.
You're right.
Rest.
You need that sleep.
Because insomnia is a part of menopause also.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just be like just up. And
Yeah, you just wide awake. Then all of a sudden, so you can't go back. You just get on your phone, like you say, and look around, or you be thinking. But you really need at least 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
At least straight.
That was one of my first symptoms, that insomnia, because I was used to just sleeping through, and then all of a sudden I can't go to sleep. What's going on? I'm thinking I'm just thinking too much, but I just whatever. I couldn't go to sleep. That was one of my first symptoms. I remember that I
But
noticed
you need
different.
that sleep though. Whatever you can do to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. My brother, he just we do a group text, and he texted me and my younger brother, and he told us, he was like, y'all need to make sure you get at least 8 hours, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, because that's gonna help your body to heal and everything. And also, it can lead to, if you don't get that amount of sleep, it can lead to heart issues. So you have to try to get that.
Your heart
you-
need that
Yes,
rest.
Yes.
yes. Yeah, I mean, how it's going to reset and how is your body
Right.
going to heal? Because us going through all this different stuff and on top of different life stuff and on top of
Right.
if you have
Working
a
and
husband
all
and
this.
children and working
Cleaning.
and
Cleaning.
yes, all that. So
Yeah.
your body need to rest. I mean,
Reset.
that's
Like you
Yeah.
said,
why our
reset.
body's always
Reset,
going
yeah.
through.
Reset.
Yes.
Like you
Yeah.
said.
Reset.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
reset.
Yep.
Yes.
You're right.
So, y'all, please get enough rest. Even if you're fighting to get rest, even if you can try to take naps through the day, that could try to help your body to rest. Just try to get a total amount of 6 to 8 hours, even if you have to do naps. So it's going to help you be able to heal and be able to reset, and actually it'll help your brain too, because
exactly.
if your brain is tired, you may make the wrong decision, or you may become grouchy, very erratic. So you want to be able to get that rest. That's going to really be able to help you on that. So please,
Yes, ma'am.
please.
Yes.
I can say myself, I had the crawling. The crawling.
Okay.
It's this movie called Friday, and in that movie, it's a part where Smokey, he was sitting there because he was high on he was high on angel dust, and he was he was doing all this and everything, and you be feeling like that, you just rubbing on yourself because that crawling sensation is something real.
Yeah.
Like it's very serious. People think that it's something on them, or you. Child, look, I have taken out a whole head of weave because I felt like something was in there crawling, and I just couldn't take it. I had to take it out. So it's y'all, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
It's very real.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very real, y'all.
Wow.
It's very real.
Wow.
I got to do a check-in on my ladies. Ladies, y'all doing okay over there?
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Yes, we making it. We making it. Yes.
Exciting.
Okay.
Yes,
All
we're
right
good.
then. All right. They ain't melting, y'all, so we doing
Not
good.
yet. Not yet.
Oh, we getting there, though. We getting there.
Yeah, we getting there.
As long as they got that air on
So
there,
I just
I'm
sweat in
good.
the middle.
Yes.
Sweat in the middle. Yes.
Right, it's
Yeah, I know. I've been over here checking y'all, like
coming.
looking.
Yep, the core areas.
Right there in the middle.
The core areas.
Oh, we got a guy over there. Okay.
I know. Look, he done heard some everything, poor thing.
Bless his
Angel, you
heart.
okay
I
over
feel
there?
sorry for him over there.
Okay. As long as I engineer, y'all, we need our engineer, so we got to make sure he good.
He done been through some stuff.
Yes. Why do some women notice changes in body odor or heightened sensitivity to smells and texture? Ooh, body odor, man.
You know, when we talked about soaps and lotions, I had to change my deodorant.
Yes.
I did. I was like, what? You know, did I forget to put it on? Or and I didn't realize it was my pH, my balance.
Yeah.
What I was using wasn't working, and although I mentioned Dove as a soap that I use, it used to be the deodorant I used, and now I use Degree for women, and that was for me, just for me. It was just a stronger deodorant that had a better, I guess, pH balance for me. But to your point, I think our bodies are experiencing just very different reactions to going through menopause,
Yes.
and so
Yes.
sweating and oils and dryness. It's just a different mixture, and so that was something that I
Yes,
had to
I
change
agree.
again.
I
I
agree.
agree.
With
I
that.
had to do that too. And another thing I did, not everybody do what I do. I ain't got older, so I can try stuff.
I know that's right.
I do the laser hair remover helped me out a lot because I noticed I had a whole lot more odor under the arm. It was like, that didn't last. I put that on there this morning before the day is over. It's not lasting.
Yeah.
What's going on? So when I started doing the laser hair remover, got rid of it because the hair was so much thicker under there. Even though I
Can that
shaved
grow
it,
on your head?
even though I shaved
cannot.
it still was thicker.
She said, "Can I?"
Can you grow that on your head?
I have tried. It cannot.
Because that's the thickest hair. That hair on my chin is so thick.
It's so thick. But that
need a
laser
permit.
hair remover, it's got rid of that.
Wow, that's good.
So I
Okay.
didn't think that with our skin color we could do that hair remover, that laser. Oh, it's been a world
Change the
different.
world.
Wow.
Chin and mustache, all of it
So
gone.
the laser
Under
hair
the arm,
removal
all
is a
of
whole
it,
lot
yeah.
better.
It for me, it really did. Now that other stuff, that waxing and stuff, I'm just y'all young girls. I do
I
that
will
waxing.
not be doing that.
Girl.
But what I'm saying is,
at this
it
point where you're trying to get it
what I'm
waxed,
saying
I'm
is you can
scared
get
the
rid of
skin
some of that
gonna
hair remover
rip
that
off.
helps out a
Yeah,
lot.
it does.
Yeah.
Without our skin being thinner and all,
My
I'm just
skin being
saying.
thinner.
Yeah. But now if I can do it now, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
it's definitely worth a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the odor. We talking about the underarms, but the
Yeah.
odor down in the intimate area,
Yeah.
that can change, y'all.
It sure does
It
change.
almost changed where it's almost like when you go back to teenage, where you're tart,
Yeah.
and that's not a good feeling because you know that you have washed yourself up, you putting on your everything and putting on your cotton underwear and everything, and and it changes.
It does.
it really
PhD
changes.
changes.
Yes, yes, it does.
It does.
I had one lady. She said she sat there and she was like, "Trina, now I know I'm clean." She said, "But I know good and well I am smelling tart." She said, "Girl, I ain't do that hard of a work today."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that happens with
Yeah.
menopause because, as you said, the pH level is completely different."
So what you do different? I know some ladies, they do vitamins. I've seen some do vitamins, and it has helped that pH balance down there too.
Okay.
Certain type of vitamins. Like I said, again, get with the doctor, but some use vitamins. That helps that.
Okay.
I have spent a lot of time working over the past year, and Trina, you know it, working on a diet.
Yes.
And along with vitamins and different products for cleaning and everything else. But what I eat, I have found has really helped me just within eating cleaner. Really
Eating cleaner.
managing with vegetables and high protein.
Helped out a lot, huh?
It helped out a lot. Changing what I drink, just trying to add more water. I feel like that has had a lot with the balance.
And you're right about that.
Yeah.
That eating and drinking is
Yeah.
especially the sodas, all the sugary, all this stuff. Yeah.
And what I ate when I was 20 and 30, I could eat I wouldn't see it again, and not so much see it on my body, but just experience it in my system. But now I know if I pick and choose certain things, all sorts of experiences will happen to me.
Yep.
There's just certain things I just know I can't
It don't
eat.
mix with you anymore.
It doesn't
Right.
work
Yeah.
with my body
Right.
composition anymore, and
Yeah.
I not only feel it
right.
internally, but my skin, my smells, my odors, all of that is
Yes,
affected by
exactly.
it.
You're right.
It really
Yeah.
is.
You're right.
It really is.
Yeah.
You're right about
You're
that.
right.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staying hydrated helps a lot.
Oh, yes,
it helps rinse
definitely.
out all those toxins out our
It
body.
really
So
does.
it does help.
Yeah.
Pineapples help. Pineapples help with moisture in our
Yes.
Okay.
private
Right.
areas.
Right
And
on.
Oh.
yes, and
Give me a whole big
provides
old
a-
giant pineapple then.
yeah, for real, and
That's
provides
good.
a pleasant smell and things.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, get your women some pineapples.
I love it.
Nice
Women,
to know.
get you some pineapples.
I love
Nice
it.
to know that. Yeah.
Yes, it's a whole nother level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, might be flowing like the Jordan River, but I'm just saying.
I like
That's
that.
all I'm trying to say, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh.
So, what's the science behind random burning or pins and needles sensation?
Ooh.
Burning pen.
Good question.
It is.
I haven't experienced that. So we're going to talk about symptoms that I don't want. So I'm going to have to make sure I check that off my list and say, these are the ones I don't mind
So I'm
having.
thinking, like,
And
what?
these, go ahead, go on to someone else. I haven't had that, but that does sound like, once again, it's a conversation to have with your doctor to explain what you're experiencing. It probably depends on when you're experiencing that. Is that just random, or is that during intercourse, or is that, that would be a conversation to have with your
Yes,
doctor
I agree.
to get the support that you need.
Yeah, I hadn't experienced that, but I guess you're talking about, is it all over the body or just a private area?
It can be all over the body, like especially like your hands and your feet.
Okay.
It says because of decreased circulation, lower estrogen levels can affect collagen production and skin thinning, which may reduce blood flow to the small superficial nerves in the hand and feet. This can make tingling, dehydration, and
Okay.
alcohol can also contribute to tingling. If it gets painful or it starts interfering with your lifestyle, then you really do need to consult a physician. So.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause those symptoms can be signs of other
Correct.
things.
Right.
So
Correct.
that's why I feel
Yeah.
pretty good about saying to connect with your doctor, as you
Correct.
mentioned,
You're right.
just to make sure what you're experiencing is
Yes.
not a sign of another.
Yes.
issue.
Yes. It's always good
Yeah.
to consult your physician, especially if these symptoms are getting worse and you're not able to try to be able to control some of these things holistically. Or if you're not able to control it with the HRT, then you do need to go further into testing and see what's going on, because it could be something. It could be diabetes, low B12, low vitamin D. It's a number of things it could be. So yeah,
Yes.
definitely consult your physician. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
So how can women manage these feelings without feeling like they're losing it?
Relaxation, relaxing. You have to take an extra day off from work, or You know,
Mhm.
yeah,
I agree.
because you have to just be to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, some things I do, I might go on the patio, you know, out there in the backyard and relax, or I don't do anything for that day. Keep my gown on all day, just relax and chill. And sometimes you just gotta take a break and just relax. The anxiety, you really do, and you know, it make you feel not losing it. Again, it's another thing, you talk to your doctor if you get too far out there. But the main thing, if you can take a time for yourself,
Yeah.
that really helps out a lot. And like I said, one of my things, I go out there and go run by myself and to myself, and I can run and cry and boo-hoo and then be happy, and then I go home. I'm good.
Yes. Yeah, that helps. That does
Yeah,
help.
that helps.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exercising and
I don't think you
Yeah.
should be. I don't think you should feel bad about taking time for yourself. So many times women feel guilty.
Yes.
Feel like, oh, I got so much to do. But it's important to take time for yourself. I've learned that. Take time for yourself. By yourself.
By
Don't have
yourself.
to.
yes.
Okay, I got to rush and be by myself, so now I got to get back. No, just by yourself.
day.
Yeah, for the whole day.
you.
Not doing anything for you. And you can take off from work to do nothing. It's okay to do that.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay to do that. Not just to run around. It's okay to take off work to do nothing.
Get your
Yeah.
$10 coffee cup, okay?
Sit down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get your $10
Right.
cup.
Right.
Yeah, it's $10. Yeah.
Sit down and just do nothing.
$80. I like
Yes.
$10.
Wow.
I need some more change there.
Poor towel.
Right. Poor
What
towel.
is a Vente? It's
That's a short.
That's a short.
That's $6.33.
That's
Oh,
all it-
yeah, I know that.
Dang.
And then the cake pop. How much the cake pop? $5.
I think so. Yes.
It's this little. It's so little.
Girl, you just.
One little bite. Bloop.
Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Pretty much. You got anything to touch on that, ma'am?
I agree with these ladies. I think you have to take the time for yourself. But I also feel like, you know, connecting with your family and friends and letting them know what you're experiencing is very real.
Yeah.
And that gives them permission to talk to you about it, and it allows yourself not to feel like you're doing it alone.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
I agree with these ladies when they say take the time, just take off and do nothing. I am bad for doing that.
I was just,
I
ooh,
see
I
her looking at me,
was
y'all.
about to come through this microphone because I was like, I was waiting to see what else you gonna add to this statement because
Don't do nothing.
go ahead. I'll let you
Nothing.
finish. I just want to make. I'm looking at you to see if you're gonna really say this.
Oh,
Nah,
God.
always
She,
gonna do
I can just
nothing.
feel her eyeballs over here on me. I am bad. I am very bad.
Michael
to
Jackson
do-
bad.
Oh, who's bad?
Because she always doing something. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
I go. I really
Yes.
do. I go.
Yes.
I can be sick and go, and I will not take a break.
Mm.
And I am very bad for doing that. And life has
Preach
taught
on.
me just this year
I feel like we're
how
the
I
choir.
need to sit down and not do anything.
Yep.
One
Yes,
day,
ma'am.
like she would text me, "What you do today? You do anything?" Like, yeah, trying to get out the door. When I was sick, and I had to bring Katina back on the show, y'all, because during the time that I had to do our show, I had COVID, and so we did it from home. And so
But you still
she
did
texted,
it.
and I still
tried
did
to
it.
get her to cancel it.
I did
said,
still-
"Okay,
I still did it,
You
and
need to
my-
be resting. You need to be sitting down. You need to be. You don't have to do.
did
We don't have to do this.
I
We can-
And I
did
think
it.
not only did she do the show, she turned around. She had just got off a plane from San Antonio, had just went to Hawaii, you know, just built a house. She turned around
Not she
and
built a
fed,
house.
fed the homeless, and then sung in a choir and won the Nobel Peace Prize all in one week.
And then we gotta do a video. Girl, it's okay. I was kept telling
I
her.
already know.
It's okay. We can do it later.
And my
she was
sister-in-law
adamant.
told me, she
was
said,
adamant.
I watched that show and you just looked sick. And I was like, no, I think I sucked it up pretty good. She said, no. I was like, yeah, no, I did. I looked horrible.
I tried.
So
I tried, Nicole.
I
I said,
am
"You
really
sure,
trying
Trina?"
to adapt that because it really is good for our body to rest. Like you
Yeah,
said, we're
you're
doing
right.
nothing. Don't do anything, but
Yeah.
just sit there.
Yeah.
Just sit there. If you just got to sit there and watch TV all day, sit there and watch TV all day
Yeah.
and don't feel guilty. But yet we do because
But give
we feel
yourself
like we
some
got to
grace.
keep doing stuff.
We all doing better. We all
Correct.
learning
Getting
and
better.
trying
We're
to.
learning.
Yes.
You know, we
Yes.
all have our different areas that we can do better with
Yeah.
self-care.
Yes.
Whether it's getting more rest.
I think we're getting better with
Yes,
it.
we're getting
or
better.
Yes.
or
Yeah.
slowing
We're getting better.
down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and it's an opportunity to improve. Yeah.
It is.
Yes, it is. So, do you think embarrassment or stigma keeps women from sharing their unusual experiences?
I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is embarrassing. Like I said, it comes from, you know, our parents. They was embarrassed about it. They was told to be quiet, so we embarrassed about it. So yeah, it's embarrassing, but it is getting better.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling everybody, please, you know, talk to your spouse
Yes.
or sister, mother, cousin,
Yes.
aunt, somebody. But yeah, it's embarrassing, but we're getting better at it. I think we're getting
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
We're
I
getting
do.
better.
I agree with you. I think we're getting better. And I happen to have friends my age, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Because I think we're all experiencing about the same thing.
like that.
And so it gives us an opportunity to talk about. We have a couple friends that are younger than us, and then
Okay.
have some friends older than us. And
good.
that mix allows us to have the conversations, but it can be. If you don't have the right people in front of you, it can be embarrassing because you're not sure if what you're experiencing is what other people are experiencing.
so true.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree. It, like you said, it can be embarrassing, and it is good to have, you know, a team. Like you say, you have your friends at your age. That's really good. I'm fortunate to have a big sister that already went through so many things, and I remember calling her like, so I can't think anymore. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on. And she was like, you probably need to get tested. I was like, what?
You got the pre.
Yes, and I was like,
Pre is coming.
what?
It's coming.
You know, I was fortunate in that way, but it is very important to have someone you just can be real with
Yeah.
and not feel bad about that, not feel judged. You know, it's very important, and then you shouldn't feel bad or judged because we're all going through those things.
Yeah. I remember talking to my mom passed away last December, and
Same boat there. Then.
yeah, but when we talked about this, it's so funny. She didn't experience many of the things I experienced, and she was like, "I'm sorry, I just didn't have that. I didn't have that."
Wow.
And I was like, "Well, aren't you lucky? You know, like what?
How old was she?
She passed last year at 75.
Said, okay, she right there with my mom. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Maybe she could have and may not know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with
Realize.
you, they was built different. Those
Correct.
ladies.
Correct.
Any little old thing,
Correct.
that ain't nothing.
That
Yep.
ain't nothing. They
Yeah.
keep on
And they
going.
cough it up and keep on
Yeah,
going.
keep
Yep.
on going.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they go do their dues with their
Yeah.
what they need to do. And all that other stuff they deal with, that ain't nothing.
You're right.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't even know that's what she was going through.
She probably did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. I know my mama didn't.
Yeah.
I remember she
Yeah.
complained about some stuff, and she didn't tell me it was menopause. She just said she
Right.
don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And now that I've got older and she didn't
You
pass
know
out,
what it
I
is.
said, "Mama, have
Yes.
menopause." She
Mom
didn't even
had
know.
menopause, didn't know what was going on. Yeah.
You're exactly
So
it.
they built different.
Yes, they are.
So
Yeah.
now
They
we
are.
can help ours now, our kids, for the
Yep.
and the young boys tell them that the women go through stuff.
Correct.
You teach your wife. You take care of your wife.
Yeah.
So
right.
the
Teach
young
them
men do
too.
need to know that.
We got to teach
Yeah.
them too.
They need to know. They need to know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to teach them too.
Yeah, my mom, the only thing she talked about was, yeah, I had a hot flash, but I think that's it. And I was like,
She had
"That-
some
no
other
hell."
stuff. She had some other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah, but like I said, they were built different. They
Right.
just kept
Right.
on
Kept
rolling.
Kept on
Kept
rolling.
on
Yeah.
They
rolling.
rolled it off.
Yeah.
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 They took care of the family, took care of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
You didn't miss a meal, did you?
Right.
No,
Never.
not a one.
Never.
All right.
Not
You know
a
they got
one.
tired
or
and they
any
was
clothes
tired.
on your back. You know?
Never.
You know, some days they got tired and they needed some time to
Never.
themselves.
Right.
But when did we
They
see
didn't
them
get
do
that. They didn't get that.
They did not.
They didn't get
did
that.
not. They just kept on rolling.
So, yeah.
Superwoman.
Yeah.
So, Mama, I
Yeah.
love you, girl. Thank you.
Mom still love
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm from that
yes.
time a little bit, you know. I'm in the new time. I'm from that little old time, so I'm in between.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I saw what they went through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. How can partners, families, and friends be more supportive when symptoms sound strange?
like now at this point, my daughter, she'll say, "Was that something going on with what you got going on?" She was, since we've talked about it, she'll say, "Is that?" And I was like, it may be. Let me check. It might be something that might be part of it. So at least we can have a conversation about it. She kind of realizes, like, oh, Mom, it might be something with that menopause stuff that's going on. So okay, let me check on that. So that's good because I try to have open communication with her, so she'll understand. Like I want her to be informed. I want her to be knowledgeable and everything. As much as possible.
Yeah. But as long as you talk to them, they can be supportive. They will be. But you gotta. We just like you said, we're embarrassed, so but we should be embarrassed. Just talk to them, let them know what's going on. Yeah. So that when some things happen to you, you forget where the keys is or whatever. Do I need to talk? What's going on? Do I need to talk to you? Where your keys at? They can start checking on you. Do we need to go to the doctor? Is it time for you to go? So we all need to talk to somebody in our family, someone, so they can be supportive when we start going through those. Because you're gonna continue to go through those changes. That's part of life. That's it's natural, and we don't think that it's natural, but it is. It's a natural thing that we're going through our body. That's God made us that way. Like we made us to have babies. He made us to just keep on going, and our body's gonna go different. It's gonna be older, and we just gotta adapt to it.
Yes.
Gotta adapt to it.
Yes.
I can tell you, my husband has been a cheerleader.
Right.
When I tell him I'm hot, or he's like, yeah, it is hot in here. I think it's hot too. So he'll join in with me, and he won't let me feel like I'm.
He may have a little blanket on the side.
Yeah. I'm telling him it's hot, and he's looking at my son and said, but he will join in with me. He'll make me not feel so bad.
My hubby walk around with a big old hood on. Why you got that big hoodie on in the house?
Electric
cold.
blanket.
Freezing me over here.
Oh gosh. They're a mess.
I love it. But that helps.
It does.
That helps. They can laugh about it. They okay with it.
Yeah.
They're not embarrassed nothing about it. See, some guys can't handle that.
No.
But that's good.
But I think he's experiencing
Okay.
some symptoms.
Andropause.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yes.
We call his
Yeah.
menopause, but
Yes.
we talk about it, and so I do think he experiences some symptoms, and so he can
Yes.
relate when I share with him.
That's good. I
Yeah.
love that. That's good.
And men, it's okay if you're going through andropause.
Yeah.
I know just as well as you don't want to share and you're embarrassed about what might be going on with your body, women are too.
Yeah.
And it's okay, but it's good that you share with your mate what's going on with you.
Yep.
We won't know, and we'll pay attention because we pay attention to everything. So we know, but it's helpful if you can just let us know and talk to us. It helps a lot. It helps
It
a
does,
lot.
yeah.
And it doesn't put a strain on the relationship once you talk to your other. So
Exactly.
please do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, this andropause, menopause, it is real.
It's real.
It's very real.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
So what role does mental health play in how we perceive and handle these symptoms?
I think people have given more voice to mental health
Yeah.
in recent years. It was always just like menopause, something that was shunned away. People were embarrassed to talk about it. There weren't conversations about it, but you can watch any TV show, any movie, and see lots of different support, medical support. It's more part of different, even sitcoms. People have stories around mental wellness and health, and so I think just a mere conversation about taking time for yourself, seeking medical advice, having the right family support, I think that's all a part of the same conversation. Oh, we're getting a fan? Am I?
Oh, yeah. I told you.
I'm going to spend
Did I tell you? Did I tell you?
The core.
Did I tell you? I said, I'm getting hot up in this.
What's the song? What's the Beyonce song we're supposed to be singing?
I'm getting hot up in here. I'm getting hot.
What's the,
Oh, that's Nelly. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, I'm getting hot in
getting hot in
here.
here.
Girl, fan yourself, knock yourself out. Just please. Look, we almost done, y'all. So I don't like my people leaking and melting over here, y'all. But they sure being some troopers, and I so appreciate that.
We're demonstrating.
Yes,
menopause
yes,
right
yes,
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 but
we.
you keep going.
This is what happens.
But
Then
you
you just
keep
keep
going.
going.
Yes.
Don't lose it.
Right.
Yes.
You don't get upset about it. You just take it in the stride
keep
and you
going.
say, girl,
Right.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
sweating up a storm.
Get your paper
Yeah,
towel.
look
Yeah,
Carry your
good.
handkerchief. Go back to the handkerchief days. Carry your handkerchief.
Yeah. Oh man.
And keep
yes.
on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Golly.
Yes, yes.
So when should someone seek medical advice for these less common menopause effects?
Mainly when you can't sleep,
Mm-hmm.
you fussing at everybody, grabbing at everybody. You just can't get it together.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know which way to go. You know, your mental health is important. When you just can't handle them, you need to seek
Yeah.
some professional help.
I think when they just linger, keep lingering, and because sometimes we just put it off. But I think if it's lingering,
Yeah.
you do need to check with the doctor and see about it, see what's going on.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with these ladies. Yes, yes. Remember my answers? Yes, no, maybe not. But no, I agree. I think when it's lingering, I also think when you get feedback from people that you trust and support, and you keep hearing from them that you are doing something that they are that's affecting them.
Yes.
Like, hey Trina, you tell me all the time that you're so and so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once you may not even be counting how often you're experiencing the symptoms, but those around you are. So I even think the fact when you get feedback and someone shares with you that you are saying these things, it might be time to get some support.
Yeah. Okay. What's one piece of reassurance or advice you're offered to women experiencing these abnormal but normal symptoms? And I plan to hear from each one of y'all.
Oh, right on.
I think it's important just to at least seek some kind of treatment. At least seek what's going on, what could be the issue. Get your test done, seek your treatment. And I also think it's important that if treatments are not working, don't be afraid to change the treatment. I know it's not set in stone. It's not, you can
Correct.
change. You don't have to
Correct.
go by just those pills or whatever. If you want to try something different, try something different. Don't be, set in stone. Everything is just not permanent. You can change it.
Cool.
I would add that you are not alone. You're not alone. You are definitely not the first person that's experienced this. You're not going to be the last.
Yeah.
I completely agree with the medical advice and support that you need to seek while you're experiencing this. And I think, abnormal, normal, however you define it, is your experience.
Right.
Yeah, and you are going through a journey.
Yes.
And you're just experiencing something that a lot of people go with you. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
But it is going to grow you, develop you in a way that just makes you, people may not associate it like this, but it makes you stronger. It makes you better. It makes you be able to talk about things that other women experience. And so it's a journey that you're going to go through.
Yeah. And I agree with both of you ladies. That's the best advice you can give anyone. You can try different treatments. I'm one of the people that have tried different ones, and I found one that works, and I can still be me. I can still do my running. I can still. I'm married to a younger husband, and so I'm rolling. So I'm an example of don't let the menopause stop you. You can be young and vibrant. At my age, is 65, so don't let that stop you. 65. So I'm Medicare, okay?
This girl said Medicare. Yes.
But I'm just saying, don't let that stop you. Don't be shamed. Now I understand what them ladies said. You don't care what nobody say about you now. At this age, you don't even care what they say. You still living. You're amongst the living. You're doing good, and I got grandkids, and they want to follow me everywhere I go because I'm very vibrant and happy. And enjoying life. So don't let trying different things stop you. That's what I was saying. So they're right. Try different stuff. Go to the doctor. Talk to them about. Let me try this. That don't work. Say, Doc, that didn't work. Let's try this right here.
Yeah.
And then they supposed to work with you. They don't work with you. You better go to get you another
That's
one.
right.
Yes.
So
That's it.
moving on along. But that's my advice.
Right there. Well, y'all, that's their advice. Ladies, I want to thank you so very
Yes,
much.
ma'am.
I thank God for y'all. I thank him for letting you all just come and rock with me in this kind of
this heat.
warm heat we got here in this room. But
Thank you. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
So-
I enjoyed
Thank you.
this.
so
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Time is the biggest thing you can give someone,
Yeah.
and we appreciate you. You gave your time.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So
Thank
we thank
you.
you.
For the invite.
You.
I appreciate Angel back there, the engineer that
made
gave
it
his
through.
time, and he came on through with
He
this
made
man,
it.
and he's behind, so I don't think he's
I feel
getting
sorry
any
for
air
him
back
over
there. And I so appreciate him for staying here and doing this show. We really appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Yes, thank you.
So Sunday, October the 26th, we will have Kara, and we will be talking about muscle and joint pain and muscle weakness and muscle twitching. And so we're going to call that What's Going On with My Muscles and Joints. So we will have have that going on Sunday, October
gonna be
26th.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you all for tuning in. You can see us on our platforms. We're on YouTube. What else we're on? What? Thank you. See, my brain fog, y'all. Brain fog.
that's right.
Live and in
That's real.
action.
Demonstration.
real.
Right there.
Right, live and in action.
Live
Face,
and in
Live,
action.
live and live in color.
Instagram.
It was not planned.
iHeart, iPod, podcast.
Wherever you
TikTok.
hear something.
We're on everything, y'all.
Yes.
But when I tell you I'm having a major brain fog,
That's
brain
that heat.
fart,
That's that
it's
heat.
it's
Really,
it
yeah.
probably
It's
part
all
heat
body
and
heat.
part menopause, y'all. So,
Yes.
so I thank you all and be easy.
You tune it in to funky disposition when menopause meets the mood swings. Real talk and good vibes. Hold hot flashes, cold truths. It's a funky ride. Let's talk menopause.